Greetings to all. Music can change the weather. Ever thought of this? Well, I don't think most of us have. Well then, here's a story for you. Once, there was a village wherein all the farmers and the villagers were quite disappointed, as there was no rainfall for months. There was a band of musicians who were traveling across countries trying to make a living from their concerts. But due to such a bad condition in the village, no one was willing to listen to their music. The musicians then asked the farmers what had happened. The farmers replied, "Clouds have been gathering like this for the past few months, but not a single drop of rain has touched the earth." The musicians then told them that they could get the clouds to rain for them. Quite surprising. The musicians then started to play a certain type of melody, and as soon as they stopped, there was a huge downpour in the village. The farmers then thanked the musicians, and from that day on, if such a problem ever occurred, the farmers and their families started to play this certain type of melody. You might have heard about the melody that has been mentioned in the story. If you're thinking about the rag Megh Malhar, then you're absolutely right. This type of raga is still played in parts of India to bring rain. If people ask me, can music help me improve in my studies? I would say yes, of course. But that doesn't mean you can master a complex topic in just one day by listening to music. Of course, you have to do hard work. But I do believe that music can bring a significant change to your daily studying rut. People who listen to music score 19% higher in English, 17% in math, and use more of their brain than those who do not listen to music. After listening to this, most of us might start listening to music while studying to get good marks. It is said that listening to music while studying can improve your focus on the work you're doing. It is also said that listening to music helps in stimulating the memory and helps in stress relief. You might have heard about the music therapy. It works in the same way. Hospitals where the music therapy is done, the patients are made to hear a certain type of tune which can help them get a slight relief in the problem they're facing. Let me tell you a story. Once, there was a very famous pianist who thought that her talent never got enough fame from the audience. One day, she got a call from the hospital administrator, and she was told that she was needed to come and play piano for the patients. The pianist went to the hospital, even though she did not want to, played the piano for about 1 hour or so, and as expected, there was no applause from the audience. Feeling rather downcast, she left the room. Just as she was about to go home, a nurse from the hospital came running behind her and told her, "Hey, wait! You don't know what you've just done. While you were playing the piano, did you notice anything unusual?" The pianist then told her, "Yes, I did hear someone humming along, or I thought so." With a rather aesthetic tone, the nurse told her that indeed a man was humming along, and to her astonishment, the man had not spoken for months. Ever since his wife died, he had shut himself off from the whole world, even from those who he held close to his heart once. From the above story, you might have noticed music has a power to redefine your purpose in life. Music provides a safe haven for at least a few minutes amidst the chaos surrounding you. There are many impacts of music on your brain too, which I'll be mentioning soon. But before that, let me tell you how it helps overcoming the Alzheimer's disease. Neuroscientist Kimonobu Shigaya and the world-renowned violinist Ayako Yonetani say that in the last stage of Alzheimer's, most of the patients are very unresponsive. But once you make them put on the headphones that play their favorite music, their eyes light up. This can also be seen in the MRI scan of the brain, where most parts of your brain light up. Coming back to the impacts of music on your brain. Most of us might not know this, but when we listen to music, our brain splits that music into different beats and tunes and combines it into what we call music. And surprisingly, this happens in the split second when we first hear the music and we start to tap our feet. Music is a language of the emotion. It allows you to express different feelings without any boundaries or limitations averting it. Most of the people are challenged by the thought that no one really understands them or how they feel, so they turn to music. I myself have done this a lot of times. So, if you ever feel that no one really understands you, try turning to music. Let it guide you to its wondrous soothing realms.